Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. You'll see the West All-Stars facing the 90s team. Tip-off goes to the 90s team. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Doncic out there with Stephen Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron James. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now, here's Jokic. It's good.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Back to Stockton. And to get open is Robinson. And good that time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's LeBron. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
You know, if we didn't quite grasp Antetokounmpo's potential coming into the league, it didn't take long to see that he is really a generational talent. I mean, he's blown us all away with his athleticism and skill set. And I would add to that his work ethic, too. You can tell he's really worked on his body and his game.
And he's good on the second. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pippen with the bucket.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Out left to the wing. Jokic kicks to Curry. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Jordan the pass to Robinson. Stockton outside. Back to Robinson. It's good.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Curry finds Jokic. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot. But the just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Outside Robinson. And that one's good by Pippen.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Get ready for the Dance Squad. Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Curry kicks to Doncic. And the shot goes in.
Doncic.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Stockton, good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Inside.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Malone's shot, good.
Boy, the focus from Malone, impressive. Not allowing the defense to get the better of him on these difficult finishes.
Count that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Pippen gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Jokic on the follow.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
To get open is Robinson. Stockton's shot is good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
LeBron outside. Back to Curry. James outside. Kicks to Curry. To the inside.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Outside Jordan. And to get open is Robinson. And there it is for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Curry gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The 90s team ahead, up 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 90s team.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the West All-Stars have possession. 9-point game. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the West All-Stars,
John Stockton.
Sabonis is out there with Brown.
Personal foul.
Then it's Paul
First
George.
team foul.
Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Gobert in at the center. '90s team on D. And Hill able to disrupt the shot, and they get it back.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Assist goes to.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Passes it to Olajuwon. That one good for 2.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Paul passes to George. Bangs home the trifecta.
Paul George has such confidence in his three-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
And the pass to Olajuwon.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
The West All-Stars have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Two shots. Max on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, coming out of high school, George had a lot of options. He chose Fresno State, and it was a good call. His skills were on full display. He got to grow and blossom there. He became a leader, even got his number retired and earned the number 10 pick in the draft, which was a surprise. But he's paid that off in a big way over his career.
Peyton, he's checked in for John Stockton. And George drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Floats it up for Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Really love watching Peyton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates the clean looks.
Paul finds Gobert. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Chris Paul.
Damian Lillard.
'90s team on D. They're leading by 8. And Lillard gets it to go.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead.
90s team.
Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls.
Shooting for the
For me,
West
it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Gobert, no good on that free throw.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Olajuwon with the block. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. So for the West, Jokic, he's checked in for Gobert. James comes in for Brown. And Luka Doncic subbed in for George. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Hill drives in. And the rejection by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
With the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Doncic passes to Simmons. Jokic kicks to Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Payton outside. Pass to Hill. The feed to Olajuwon. It's back to Hill.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. Rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
To the paint.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The 90s team leads by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. John Stockton really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. They've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Stockton. Then it's Malone, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And for the West, they've got Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard out there with Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Doncic comes with the double team. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Lillard.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Robinson. He kicks to Stockton. Now Jordan, guarded by Doncic. And they double up Jordan. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So, it's the 90s team now. Pippen dishes to Malone. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to LeBron. Passes it to Jokic. And it's good, 2 points.
It would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
The pass to Jordan. Malone trying to break free. And Jordan gets it to go.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. So the West ends up going with a new group. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Gobert. Back to George. He takes it in. Gobert finds George.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Back to Malone. Pass to Jordan. Malone trying to break free. The shot's good from Jordan.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And that one, good.
You know, George's not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
Down low.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside, George. Pass to Gobert. And he gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Right wing. Back to Stockton. To the middle. Count the basket.
And the focus there from Robinson. Hard to rattle when he's this close to the basket. The D looks helpless.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Robinson. Jordan, the pass to Malone.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 90s team.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Free throw drops from Malone.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And the 90s team making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. The West also making some changes. Simmons checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for George. And both free throws good for Malone. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Sabonis trying to get open. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Chris Paul. Outside Jordan. There's the pass to O'Neal. Shot's good by Simmons.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And they double up Jordan.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding.
Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint. The putback and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got the lead up to 1 now for the West All-Stars.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. West All-Stars out in front, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Come on, fans. It's the
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Pippen is out there with Ewing. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Jordan. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position. Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. James finds Doncic. Nailed from three-point land.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Outside Jordan. Olajuwon trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Michael Jordan. And they double up Doncic. Inside, the kick out to LeBron.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Pass to Olajuwon. Outside for Pippen. Passes it to Olajuwon. The pass to Hardaway. There's Olajuwon. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, you got to D-up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Simmons trying to get open. Curry, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Jordan. The shot's good.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to Curry. Now the pass to Jokic. LeBron James on the wing. Outside Curry. Simmons trying to get open. And Jordan has it in the corner. Feeds it to Olajuwon. 2 points. That one goes.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Timeout call here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. Damian Lillard comes in for Curry. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Malone trying to break free.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
'90s team foul. David Robinson. First personal foul.
.15 left here in the fourth quarter. Jokic with the bucket.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
That one falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And the 90s team calls time here. They're behind by 3. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Get ready for the Dance Squad. Get ready for the Dance Squad.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer is right on target.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jokic trying to free himself up. Good!
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And the 90s team calls time here. They trail by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth. It's the 90s team now. And he stays with it. They double him with Jokic. Malone trying to break free. Got it.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Get ready for the Dip Squad. Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the 90s team. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the 90s team. We've got Jordan. Pippen is out there with Malone. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding, let him eat. When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
And they pick up 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. That one is good.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Robinson, that's good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Malone trying to break free. A nice shot by Stockton.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Out of bounds. It'll be the 90s ball.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
And the 90s team calls time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 42 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
Exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
A timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're leading by 1. 20 seconds left in the first overtime. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second team foul. Shooting for the West All-Stars, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
As a teenager, Yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And the 90s team calls time here. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific.
Get ready for the Dance Squad.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Jordan with a delightful delivery on that one.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And so here are the West All-Stars. Jokic draws the double. Good on the triple.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Malone trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Michael Jordan. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Doncic trying to get open, and it goes down 2 points.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Call on the line. First personal foul.
And the 90s team making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in.
90s team. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Count that bucket.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
And the 90s team calls time here. They're trailing by 5. 1:36 left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Olajuwon. Knocks down the 3 ball.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through. Oh, I don't very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Stockton with it. Lillard picks him up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Michael Jordan. Jokic trying to free himself up. Connects from downtown.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the 90s team calls time here. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Here's Stockton. Money!
Nobody more clutch than Jordan. The game is on the line. He comes up large for his team.
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars. They're up by 3. 23 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. And so they foul intentionally.
Call him around. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the West All-Stars, Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Scottie Pippen. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for the West All-Stars, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.